morning internet. It's 8 o'clock now in the morning. What date is it? Sunday, the 18th of June. And yeah, welcome back to the channel. Even though I don't know if I publish this video on our channel. So it's quite bright here. But if I do publish it, welcome back to the channel. You're probably wondering, I'm sitting here again on my own. Well, not quite. Got a little Pecky here. Yeah, hello. And you're probably also wondering why you didn't see or hear anything on our channel. Probably the closest people that are watching this channel, family and friends, know what it is about. I wanted to make this video anyway, just for my own sake. And tell you that on the 24th of February, the best part of this Expat Sunseekers, the best part of my life, my business partner, my best friend, my wonderful wife, Liz, passed away. Sorry, it took me a while to to do this. Yeah, Peggy, thank you. Yeah, she's always taking care. Yeah, the story is really a bit tragic. We arrived here in this wonderful place and literally thinking, wow, we finally made it. We arrived in paradise. We got out of all this insane stuff that's going on in the world, and arriving exactly here at this first port of call, if you will, a nice resort. And I've never seen her that happy for years, and especially in the last 3 years. And it only lasted not even 3 weeks. I have so much video footage on when we left Europe and arrived here. I don't want to say it now where we are or where I am. If I'm able to mentally and emotionally, I have to go through the video footage that I took when we arrived here, and you will really see, and you will see how happy she was to be here. And but I wasn't able to go through this. It's literally I started, but it's mentally crippling. And I was wondering what am I supposed to do with this channel now. I can't even go and watch our own videos because it's all our dreams, our plans, and they're all gone, busted in literally one heartbeat. So I thought I'd let this channel die because there's no point. But then I got a beautiful feedback from a friend in Spain, and she said, no, you should keep going. You should, just for her memorial, to honor her. And the world needs to see what a wonderful soul she always has been. She was really keeping everyone together. Creating friendships, and she was always the bond in between people. There was nothing bad about her. Nothing. And that saying, with the best half, the better half. She was the better half, and I would say way more than half. And that just got ripped out of my life in literally no time. So there's not much left, eh? Yeah, after we arrived here, we spent here 8 nights in this beautiful place. Again, she was so happy running here on the beach with the dog and eating, drinking, just enjoying life. We thought the first week, at least, bare minimum, we want to go in an all-inclusive resort. Not worrying about shopping, cooking, etc. Sorry. And that's what we did, and the happiest part. Then we moved in an Airbnb in another area here, which was horrible. I lasted there for a week and moved into another Airbnb and another compound, and she loved it there. She liked it initially and thought, yeah, well, we look here for a long-term rental, and when the real estate agent moved into a long-term rental on the 11th of November, and that was it. A day later, she had severe back pain. So she was so desperate, she said, I need to see someone. And we googled, there was one osteopath, but couldn't get in. 2 weeks, She said, no, I need someone now. So she got a physio, come here, who didn't help much. And from there to osteopath, to chiropractor, to orthopedic, to back to the chiropractor, back to osteopath. I was literally full on since on November 12th, going somewhere permanently. Doctors, practices here, and to cut the long story short, eventually the osteopath, or I can't remember who, said, yeah, let's do x-rays. So we got an x-ray done and said, oh, there's a fracture in the spine. But it's an old fracture and it's healing. And he referred us then to his orthopedic guy. And eventually someone said, yeah, maybe you should do an MRI and some blood tests. And eventually we did the MRI and blood tests. We went back to the orthopedic guy, and in between the orthopedic guy suggested, yeah, you need to rest 1 month to 3 months before we think even about operation on this or something. So she did. 1 week later, as she always was, oh, I'm feeling better, I'll go for a little walk. Before she could barely walk because of pain. So she went out for a walk, and it didn't take 5 minutes. She didn't even get away from the house 30 meters, and someone there from the cleaners around rang the doorbell. Or your wife fell, and I saw her lying there. Someone freaked out in the bushes, and she cramped and then fell, and that was it. She barely could move after that. I needed to help her to go anywhere. And then the appointment again at the orthopedic guy with the MRI and blood tests revealed, he said, yeah, you have three fractures in your spine, but that's secondary. You should go and see an internal specialist first because of your blood results, and I think it might be related, he said. So a day or two later we had an appointment with the internal specialist, and he came up straight away. You shouldn't wait one more day. I suspect this and that, and he threw the C word straight away, permanent cancer. We didn't like that at all. She didn't like that. She said, that can't be right. I'm fit and healthy. I'm living healthy. I'm eating healthy, and I'm doing sports. And these blood samples must have been exchanged, swapped with another patient. That can't be right. And he mentioned this multiple myeloma permanently and said, I can get you an ambulance right now, and you go to ER. You can also go right here in this hospital. So we packed a few things at home, and a few hours later she was in ER. And the same night she had 2 blood packs. She desperately needed blood, and she looked better. She felt better after that. She had a way better color in the face again. You don't notice this when you slowly, yeah. Anyway, and then another night later she had the second 2 blood packs, so she had 4 in total. And they said, yeah, we want to do some more tests. We want to do a CT scan, and we want to do a biopsy, the bone marrow puncture in the hip bone, to be sure. So they did this puncture she went in the ER on January the 2nd, and the 12th of January she had this puncture done, this biopsy. And a day later they came with a hematologist with the results, and he confirmed that she had multiple myeloma. I googled this stuff and I had to stop reading. I literally had to stop reading. You can Google it. She literally had every single symptom. I said, yeah, we can heal that or get rid of that. There's 2 different treatments. One is the more modern, and you have to go to the next biggest city here once a week for 8 months. It's kind of chemotherapy, but it's not a harsh chemo. It's not a violent chemo, so you wouldn't lose hair or being sick. Yeah. She didn't even have 6 weeks after this diagnosis. That's the short story. So on the 24th of February, on the 23rd she had her chemo number 3. On the 24th we went in the early morning to an hospital in the next bigger city. In the afternoon she was gone. Sorry guys. Would have loved to get some other news out here. Some more happy video. But I thought I owe you to know what went on and what's going on. again, I might slowly move and go through the video footage that we took from here. We didn't take any since she was sick, but the footage before is plentiful and a lot of nice, footage, happy footage. I don't know what to do with this channel moving on. I don't know what to do with myself, where to go, where I belong. I don't know, maybe I do something super stupid, super crazy. Take her ashes with me and little doggy, buy a motorbike and travel around the world, or buy the catamaran and live on the catamaran and cruise around the world, or start here in the Caribbean. I don't know. Or maybe I just wait for a sign where she would like to settle and do the Airbnb thing. Buy a piece of land, put some cabanas up, and I don't know. Maybe I do one thing and then the next one, and then I don't know. Everything is now insignificant, unimportant. Everything. All those dreams, all those plans we had together. Maybe you have some wise suggestions. Leave them in the comments. Would appreciate that. Appreciate you hanging in here on this channel and taking the time watching this, even though it's not a happy video. But I will do the next video in memory and memorial and to honor the best person in my life, the best human being. And then, we'll see. I don't know. Okay guys, I think I'll leave it at that. Normally we would say, if you like this video, please give us a big thumbs up and subscribe down below and hit the bell so you get notifications. But I don't know if there's anything to like on this video. I mean, I appreciate it anyway if you give me feedback, comments, etc. But yeah, please subscribe and hit that bell so when the next video comes out, the happier video or videos, because I have enough footage to do 2 or 3 videos, I guess, then you at least get a notification and you don't miss it. Okay, my friends, I'll leave it at that. Sorry, I had to change the battery just when I wanted to finish off. Anyway, I wanted to leave you with some wise words from our trading coach Gary. Hi Gary. Tomorrow is not promised to anyone, so take care of your life, take care of your spouse. Don't forget every day to say that you love him or her. Oh, one last thing. At least the last words we said to each other when they took her to push her over the bed into the ICU, where I was not allowed to go into. I said to her, "Don't you dare leaving me." She barely could speak because she had pneumonia, multiple organ failure. I said, "I love you." And her last words were, "I love you too." Never forget that, guys. Never forget to tell your spouse how much you love him or her. Okay, with this I'll finish off now. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.